Right lads, welcome back, and this is our new outfit. I'm looking like some sort of ninja, awesome red and golden monk. So this is what I'm rocking. I might change it back. I actually found out, right, that you can go back to your starting equipment by just going to the default set, choose from template, and you can choose the one that you had at the start of the game. But this is what we're rocking with now. I'm debating on whether to have the awesome hat or not. But I just... oh my god, it is too awesome to pass up. But I do like it without the hat on. Tell you what, we're going without... oh, fuck it. Should I put the hat on? Oh, I do look blinging. Right, I'm going with this. I'm wearing the hat. I am like the most blinging Raiden clone you've ever seen in your life. Let's do this. Finish editing. Now, we've got to kill these thieves, and I think that we don't have enough health off the last battle. Capture the cinnamon thieves. We'll have a look and see if I do have enough health. Right. Ceylon, pardon me. Ceylon is a major producer of cinnamon, a spice favoured by royalty and the upper classes. One of the island's plantation owners came to me with a request. There had been regular thieves in the cinnamon farm, and the manager asked me to stop them. I waited in a hiding near a storehouse for processed cinnamon. After a while, a group of people arrived. I moved to stop them from entering, and the band of ruffians fell upon me. I'm loving my new outfit. It's fucking blinging. You know what it is? It's weird, right? Because as adults, I know it's gonna be...
fight!
Pause. Like, as adults, you play games. Well, I do. Well, anyone that plays computer games, and you're normally grown-ass men. And you just like playing with virtual Barbie dolls, dressing them up and making them look how you want. It's hilarious, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Right, let's go.
Ruin! It ends now!
Oh! I'm a ninja! I test my ninjutsu.
Fight! Is that all? Give up and die! You dare!
Oh my god, finish him with an uppercut.
Fight!
Ta!
Strike!
Tay! Hi! Yit!
You dare! It ends now! KO!
And pile driver your fanny into the ground. I captured the thieves and took them to the manager. They were youths from a neighbouring village. The manager was pleased with my service and provided me with the wealth of expensive spices. It took me 20 minutes to design that character, just to let you know. Like, I put some fucking effort into it. Putting patterns on and changing the colours, making it all coordinated. Right, in search of strength. This is going to be a hard one. A worthy opponent awaited me at the end of my journey. With our pride as warriors at stake, we began our battle.
Fight! You're worthless! You dare! It ends now! Ring out!
I just love ring out. It's my favourite.
Fight! What? Ring out!
You lack style and foresight.
Fight! You dare! Watch closely. My specialty! Real power! You're finished! Feeble!
I didn't go off the edge.
Watch closely.
I didn't mean to do that. How do you do the bomb? Perfect and a ring out. Amazing. I'm loving the outfit. Like, I love the hat. It's my favourite. Assassin dagger level 5. Ooh, it does fire. Oh, you can get status effects on daggers. It's a shame my dagger's already better than his. The one I found. Let's have a look. Critical damage plus 15%. Nah, it's not very good. Not compared to that. Bloody nearly double the damage. Okay, I think we've finished this expedition. Right, so the next place we want to go is Dhaka. What do we need to do here? Merchant guard duty. The merchant guild in Dhaka was trying to repair Watergate, but progress was constantly being interrupted by bandits. They needed a guard. And who was I not to heed their request? The Bengalese city of Dhaka lies on the edge of a wide tract of wetlands, where the port is lively with trade ships travelling the neighbouring tributary of the great Ganges River. Development of a land route lags behind. The land route is merely a wooden path that stretches across the marshy expanse that surrounds the city. Points where it must cross a conflux of the many twisting streams and canals are hard to reach and poorly maintained, which limits traffic. First time on a wooden road, be sure to watch your footing. My client is a prominent merchant in Dhaka. The merchant guild he runs has hired me to guard over repair work on the road. The path ended abruptly as a large sandbar. It looked as though much of the bridge that should have been there had been washed downstream. I didn't think damage would be this bad. We'll get to work, everyone. Brigands robbed and drove away the workers sent to repair the problem, so little progress had been made. Right, let's go. We're going to kill these brigands. Come on, another crack. This game can make the most menial of tasks like a complete novel. It's actually impressive. Oh, I got time for a drink before it kicks off. Yes, I do.
Fight! Is that all?
Oh, no, ring out.
It ends now. You did. You did. You did.
Oh, so you can do.
You did.
You can do that kick without the roll. And do it like.
Sorry.
Say it.
No match. You dare. Prepare to die. KO.
Instead of doing a roll and then into the kick, you can actually a roll and then roll into the kick. You can actually just roll straight into the drop kick.
Fight.
You just hold it down, hold forward on the button. That's awesome.
It ends now. Give up and die. Watch closely. My specialty. Real You're finished.
I
Feeble.
love the explosion, it's so good.
Strike. Wrong move. Strike. Strike. Give up and die.
10 days after I drove away the brigands, the repairs were complete and the land route opened again. However, I had a feeling that the end of the story was yet to come. Oh, Dhaka is leveled up. The town is leveled up. Towns can be leveled by assisting others via missions that become available as you progress through the story. As the town levels up, its shops will stock better merchandise and its facilities will improve to make sure you take on missions to help others. Right, that's really good. It's like a pretty full-fledged RPG, this game. It's pretty intense. Right, where are we off to next? Dagon. Right, so we'll help this merchant as well. I happened across a young man arguing with pirates. I shifted my attention to the harbour, where I saw a European merchant ship on a collision course with a small galley. I asked the sailor why the galley wasn't taking evasive manoeuvres. The pilot on that merchant ship was probably in cahoots with the crew of the galley. Truth is, the galley's a pirate ship. Oh, would you look at that, they crashed, what a shame. Both the merchant ship and the galley, despite being heavily damaged by the impact, managed to make it to the docks without sinking. A young European man stepped off the merchant ship and was quickly surrounded by a group of brawny men. Is this a crash for cash scam? That was disrespectful of you guys though. I guess we crashed into each other, so we both at fault. Come to think of it, where's my pilot? Oh, I get it now, he's one of your buddies. He made sure our ships rammed into each other. Stout pirate. What the hell did you just say? How do you accuse us of something like that? Oh my, it looks like I'm in a real pickle, doesn't it? Let's see. The young merchant surveyed his surroundings before fixing his gaze on me. Would you mind giving me a hand? Yes, certainly I will. Let's do it. Fucking pirates. Make 'em walk the plank.
Fight! It's time. You dare!
Oh, on your head, mate. What the hell? I just destroyed him in 2 hits.
Fight!
That's a new move, that. Oh shit! I just walked off the edge like an absolute dickhead.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Didn't mean to do that. I misplaced my step.
Fight! It ends now!
Oh, it's Slippy, that's why. I just pimp slapped him off the side of the map. This is hilarious. The land's so slippy.
Fight! You dare! Gotcha!
How far? Look at this!
Give up and die!
Kick to the back of the face. See ya. This is so hilarious. I love it.
Fight! You dare!
Oh shit. What am I doing? I'm backflipping like a twat.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Oh my god, wow. It's not even hard, but I just need to be careful.
Fight! Gotcha!
No! I'm just playing it safe. Play it safe, baby. but it's so tempting to just go fucking
Fight!
You
Leroy
dare.
Jenkins!
It
Oh
ends
shit.
now.
Where the fuck am I? What's going on here? This is mint.
Ring out!
I died, no!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
The modifiers on this stage are bloody hilarious. I'm having like so much fun, even though I'm like falling off the edge all the time.
Fight!
I'm not even going to use movement, I'm just going to stand in a place and hammer kick.
Fight!
But it is just so tempting to just...
You dare. No chance. It ends now. I can't.
Ring out!
Why did I do it? Why am I
The
doing it?
soul of a warrior now lays
What?
here to rest.
Because it's hilarious. I just can't help myself doing ninja flips. Right, stay on the ground. I'm not going airborne. I promise I'm not going airborne.
Ring out!
Oh, at least he went in the drink first. Right.
Fight!
You dare.
Ring out!
Oh, what am I doing?
The
What am
soul
I
of a
doing?
warrior now lays here to rest.
Right, serious. I'm actually being fully serious now. We're going to win.
Fight! Fight!
You dare. You're no match.
What am I doing?
You dare. Forfeit.
Bring it! That it?
KO!
If you get him against that wall, it's pretty safe. I'm just going to maneuver myself so I'm there.
Fight!
Don't do that, Scott.
Scum.
No, you fucker.
KO!
I thought he knocked us off the edge. I was just on the edge of the wall. Bloody hell. That's amazing. I love it. It brings us back to Soul Calibur 2 days when there was loads of modifiers on levels. Oh my, you're quite strong, aren't you? Thanks for the help. The name's Thomas. I'm a merchant from the Netherlands, who's scourging the world for hitherto unseen treasures. The Netherlands, a rising power whose ships can be seen all across the seven seas. As you can see, my prized vessel isn't fit to sail in its current state. Worse, I'm in no position to pay for the repairs. Would you be able to help me out? Of course, I'll reward you later and make the investment worthwhile. What do you say? The young man had a cheerful haughtiness to him, and he was brimming with a strange yet enticing charm. I'll give him 500 gold. Thank you kindly, friend. I'll head straight to a notary and get him to issue a promissory note right away. He didn't seem like an untrusty fellow, so I told him there was no need for a promissory note. After a brief friendly conversation, we parted ways. I'm dying to see how this is going to help us out in the future. I'm well known for being a man of my word, so rest assured that you'll see a nice return on your investment. Happy days. Yang Wan. We've got the 5 rings and a merchant. I'll do the 5 rings first. Things were slowly returning to normal in Yangwan. As I walked through the town, I saw a man, possibly a merchant, who was being assaulted by a group of masked ruffians. Right, so he's just getting attacked, who cares?
Battle 1. Fight!
What the fuck?
You dare! Prepare to die! It ends now!
Ready?
You dare! You dare!
See ya, brah.
Battle 2. Fight!
Ready?
Watch closely. My specialty! Real power! You're finished! Feeble! You dare! It ends now! You're no match! Give up and die!
Ready?
I should have been able to dodge that. I sidestepped his vertical attack and it still hit it. I owe you a great debt. Please let me make it up to you somehow. The man introduced himself as Xian and led me to a tea house by a waterway. My family's business is in connecting mercenaries with clients. We also help find people bodyguards and the like. To cut to the chase, we're not exactly legitimate, so we operate a front to keep out a more lucrative business out of sight. And just so you know, we're called the Five Rings. We run this city, or at least we used to. Xian sighed and slipped his tea. In our line of work, violence is only natural, right? Well, our syndicate is accustomed to dealing with it, and pretty good at dishing it out too, but recently, my father Kong Wan disappeared. Kong Wan, a name I was familiar with. As you can probably guess by looking at me, I'm not one for fighting, so I don't command the respect my father did. Since he went missing, my men have been deserting in droves. It seemed like How do you pronounce that? Zihun. It seemed like Zihun would never stop complaining, so I interrupted by asking about the masked man. Oh, he's one of the Silver Tigers. That's Lin Pei's gang. They run a town a few days' journey from here, and they have a real grudge against my father. I know they've still got plenty of tricks in store for us, but I'm glad you were there to foil them today. Thanks again. Zihan smiled at me. He certainly didn't act like an heir of a powerful crime family. I couldn't help but feel worried about him. I felt a connection between us, at least because of Kong Wan, and decided to check up on him again if the opportunity presented itself. Hey, we're making allies all around the globe.
Your soul surges in your body.
Now the merchant. Let's do this. Thomas didn't seem like the brightest firework in the sky, so it hardly came as a surprise to learn that he had gotten into trouble again in the Ming Empire. The Ming Empire was known far and wide as a center of trade. Once at the height of wealth and power, it even built a grand fleet that sailed as far as Africa. However, the empire was now a shadow of its former glory. Its once bustling harbours now lay still and silent. Get your hands off me, I haven't smuggled anything. I recognised that voice. It was that of Thomas the merchant. Wait there, I'm tangled up in all sorts of wires, it's just not good. How have I managed to do this? I haven't moved. I'm going to need to see some proof. If you could give me a little something to show me you mean well, then maybe I won't arrest you. I just fucking try to extort him out of money. Right, let's go, we're going to save him.
Fight!
You dare!
Oh.
Give up! You're no match!
No. Oh, it's fucking... It's her. It's her. It's fucking Sophia or Cassandra. I fucking hate that character. One of my mates, Brun, always plays as, I think it's Sophia or Cassandra, I can't remember which one's which, but they're so fast and so damaging, it's like so hard to counter them. Right, you fucker. What? It's fucking...
You dare! It ends now! Watch closely!
Oh, I got him. And I smashed his armor.
You're finished!
Oh, what a finish. Shit, another battle and I've got no health.
Fight!
Take this! You dare!
Get out. Another one? Oh no, thank God that was over. It was pretty hard. If you defy me, then you defy the Ming Empire itself. What's all the commotion over here? Your Excellency, what are you doing here? Excuse me, good sir. These officers were just trying to get me to bribe them. You fools, my dear travellers. Allow me to offer my deepest apologies for the trouble you've been caused. No need to apologise. This sort of things happens all the time. Looks like you saved me again, friend. This is the perfect opportunity to pay you back for the help of the faithful day. Just as I promised, I've got something real special here that you're bound to like. Oh, this is the guy who just helped with 500 gold, man, wasn't it? Thomas produced a small bundle and pressed it into my hands. Go on, take it, it's yours, you know. I actually could still use your help. Truth be told, I'm looking to get into the tea business, and the market's just taking a huge hit. I'd like to buy up as much as I can now while the price is still low. I don't know how much gold I've got. Fuck, I'm giving them all my money. Fuck it, let's do it. Wow, I can really corner the market with this much. I'm going to be swimming in profit. Thomas left in high spirits, laughing jovially and beaming in delight. I wonder what he gave us. I bet he gave us something shit. I've got 11,000 gold, that's not too bad. I'll just give us some good gear. Right, so I think we've nearly cleared up all the side missions. Yeah, we have. Right, we've got this one. What we'll do is we'll do this side mission. Message for the agent in black, then we'll continue with the story. Boosh. The desert sand stretched to the horizon in all directions when Gra suddenly stopped. He stared into the distance, his gaze focused and intent. I continued alongside the desert road for what felt like ages. No longer interested in the unchanging scenery around me, I quietly trudged forward with my eyes on the path ahead of me. Gra stopped abruptly and stared at the sand dune in front of us. I strained to see what I was holding his attention, but I could see nothing. There are 8 outsiders just beyond the dune up ahead. There are 3 in the shadow of the rock up on the right. I asked him how he knew that. When he turned around to face me, his left eye seemed to glow red for a moment. Aha! I'll take care of those in front, you handle the rest. Let's go.
Fight!
Oh, I was going to go for the throw.
You're no match! You dare, no chance. It ends now.
Take it, mate.
Fight!
Next time now behave. Still naughty.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Roll, roll, roll.
Come on.
KO!
Fucking hell. I was so intent on getting her to ring out. She was fucking beasting us. I need to be careful here. Play properly.
Fight!
Ready?
KO!
Nice. Those were similar to the Malfested we fought in Crorena. Aswell most likely sent them to slow us down. I stole a glance at Gro as he was looking down the Malfested he had defeated. His normally stoic, emotionless face was flushed with a tinge of anger. Perhaps it had something to do with that Malfested, like aura he gave off earlier. There's no need for you to know about that, though I would imagine you are satisfied with that answer. Gro pointed to the lens he was wearing over his left eye. Just think of it as a feature of this lens. Strange feeling. You're just imagining things. However, Gro paused for a moment, then averted his gaze and muttered softly. When Aswell is involved, I do have a tendency to become emotional. I will admit that. If we stay here much longer, we'll play right into Aswell's hands. We should hurry. Right, Ascended Warrior main mission, baby. On Gro's orders, we made our way through the desert, where once again, the two qualifiers appeared. This time, however, Valtro had changed considerably. No ring outs. The wind does not bode us well. Pick up the pace. Hey, your breathing is ragged. Can you continue? Tell him you're fine. Lies cannot fool me. You've been dragging your legs for some time. Enemies are approaching. It's okay to act strong, but in battle you must be strong. Ready yourself. It has been a long time, Gro. So you still haven't washed your hands of that pathetic little group of yours. What a fool. You don't know beauty when you see it. If you still insist on opposing Lord Aswell, I'll have to strip your flesh from your bones here and now. Try it. Always barking, aren't you? Come, Valtro. Show them the results of the experiments. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do it. Show me your true strength. For I will dismantle it. Limb by limb.
Fight!
Fucking Cervantes. No, no, do the backflip.
You dare! It ends now!
Oh, watch out! Oh shit, by the way, he's
Soul
level...
of a warrior now lays here to rest.
This guy's level 22. We need to pull out all the stops here, right? I'm not fucking about. And Cervantes is a really good character.
Fight!
You fucking unblockable attack.
Give up!
I still don't really know how to use them.
Brace Brace yourself. Not likely.
Fuck that, I'm spamming kickers so fast. Kwah! You cannot hurt me. Valtro was a large man, but the strength and stamina he showed was now unnatural. Now you know the power of an ascended warrior. This is the fruit of Lord Aswell's research. Lord Aswell told me about his experiments on you, Gro. He said you were a great help to him. Lord Aswell spoke highly of you. You were the first subject infected with malfestation to be able to retain their sense of self after all. Now, Valtro, unleash your full power. Repay your debt to Lord Aswell. I would love if you used your power too, Gro. I'm thrilled at the prospect of observing how our older experiments measure up against our latest masterpiece. Ah, this mission truly is the thing of beauty. Lord Aswell chose me. I have surpassed the human race. When I finally passed the test, he smiled. He gave me his love. I'll crush you with the power Lord Aswell gave me. Valtro charged us. Fuck, this guy's gonna go wild. Hopefully I'll be able to beat him. He was hard the first time. There was a dull thud, and Valtro cried out in confusion and dismay. I opened my eyes to see Gro blocking Valtro with only his left arm. Surpassed the human race, is that what Aswell said? Gro's voice was dripping with murderous intent, and the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Gro's left eye was glowing with a malicious blood-red light. Very well. You wish to know what it's like to surpass the human race? Then know this, outsider. Uah! In a flash, Valtro fell to the ground, spurting blood. Deliver this message to Aswell for me. Perform whatever experiments, create whatever soldiers you like, it doesn't matter. All who stand in my way will die. Oh, he's took his eye patch off. No, this isn't beautiful at all. Daniel and his allies fled into the swirling winds of the growing sandstorm. Only once had they completely disappeared did Gro relax, and the deadly aura he gave off abate. I like that. It was a hard battle. Well, only because the enemy had loads of health. On the road, the sandstorm was worse than we imagined, so we took cover in some ruins half buried in the sand. I couldn't get what had happened out my mind and found myself staring at Gro's left arm. If you've something to say, then say it. Ask about the power on his left arm. This is the power of an outsider. I became infected on a mission when I was injured in fierce battle against one of them. Aswell treated the wound lightly. He is partially to blame for what became of me. But know this, I will use every tool at my disposal to carry out my duties, be it power or you. Curtis. He was a friend. I killed him. There's nothing else to say. Aswell. His experiments were always too risky, too dangerous, even back when he was one of us. After his betrayal, he formed the Qualifiers. They're a group of fanatics who worship the very ground he walks on. Aswell selects the human guinea pigs for his mad experiments from their numbers. Very well. We waited for the sandstorm to pass in silence, though I grew more and more impatient with every wasted moment. Gro sat motionless, his face betraying no emotion. This is nothing compared to the blizzards in my homeland. Even the fearsome Gro had a place he called home. The thought made him seem somehow less threatening and more human. So what happened to the outsider he picked up in Yangwan? I'll save him. Tell him I saved him. I see. I could barely believe that you were serious about carrying a bound outsider to some mountain temple, but I suppose that what I perceived as foolishness allowed you to save his life. It seemed that the sandstorm had finally died down. Let's go. There's a city not far from here. We'll speak about the astral fissure there. Oh, there's another mission appeared in Intermingling Fates, Chapter 3. Right, before we investigate Kashgar, New Town, there's a new side mission just opened up in Dhaka. Bandits abound. The road was finally open, but now bandits were waylaying merchants travelling on the reopened land route. A merchant named Lila asked me to escort her and I happily agreed. However... What did that say? Only critical edges are very effective, but your soul gauge fills more easily. Okay. When I arrived at the trading house in Dhaka, merchants I recognised from the road repair job were there to greet me, but their expressions were troubled. I bid you welcome, my name is Marashi. I represent the merchants here in Off-Bay City. The road was repaired with your help, is not seeing much use, bandits raid it constantly, and few goods make it through. The merchant guildmaster asked me to help him once more by protecting the goods in caravan travelling along the road. I nodded my agreement just as the woman arrived. It appeared that the two knew each other. Oh, so you're the famous god everyone's talking about. Damn! Yes. I would like to depart tonight, but I need an escort. Are your services available? My name is Lila. It's a pleasure. The wooden road through the wetlands is a narrow, treacherous path for horse carts. A little wobble can cause the wheels to slip off the planks and leave you mirrored. What's that? In the light of the moon, we spotted a number of small boats approaching stealthily through the inlets and water channels by the road. It's them. A group of armed guys. We'll take the road of goods. Stand back and don't move. Not tonight. Do your job, Scott. Right. Here we go. Unleash the beast. I'm wondering if you can combo your special move. I'm gonna try it. Watch this.
Fight! You dare! It ends now! You're no match! You dare!
Right, watch this. See if I can combo this.
You lack.
Oh, don't do that.
What? Strike!
I don't think it can combo your special move because the button that does your special move is the launcher bomb, ground bomb.
Fight!
See if I can figure out how to do the ground bomb. Wait there.
Stupid! Ready?
Right, I don't know what he's doing here.
Give up and die! You dare!
I can't seem to do the... From the Hadouken, I can't seem to do the overhead leg grab. It doesn't let you. Nah, it's just a bounce off.
You dare! Prepare to die! Not yet!
Oh, I was going for the leg grab, the head grab. but he died because he is weak. Retreat! The bandits slowly boarded their boats and paddled away. You're quite skilled, thank you. I had kept the cargo safe, but something about the bandits' actions bothered me. The way they handled their boats and their retreat seemed practiced. In addition, we only finalized our departure earlier today, yet they had set up an ambush in the ideal location to catch us. As I pondered the situation, my eyes met those of Lila, who had been gazing at me. She offered me a brilliant smile. Are you done ruminating? Then let us be off, my bodyguard, for I will get my fanny out for you. Get in. Gonna get some fanny lips action.
Your soul surges in your body.
Oh my god, I'm most definitely, my soul surged in my body. And also Lila's, baby. Chicken coma? Oh my god, I've just got a chicken coma. Fucking get in. Right. That is that. Okay, tell you what, lads. We're going to call it an episode there. It's been a pretty eventful episode. We've got some new clothes. Looking mighty pimping like Raiden, who's won the lottery. And we've done loads of side quests. And we've ended up in Kashgar. Next episode, we're going to find out what's actually in Kashgar. See you there, lads.